Hello and welcome to another episode of the Group Iron Man Collection Log series. Last video, I finished kind of the Araxite collection log. So I got the Aranea boots and the Araxite head, which I turned into the Slayer helm, and I'm wearing now. It's really cool. It's very spooky and it's like perfect for October. And I also did a bunch of mithril dragons and got a lot of ancient pages. I didn't get anything else from the mithril dragons, but that's okay. The drop rate for stuff from them is not very common besides the ancient pages. And right now I'm just gonna keep doing Slayer. I have a Hellhounds task, so I'm just gonna do that. No Cerberus just yet, just like regular Hellhounds. I'm out of goading potions, so I'm gonna do some mixology. I guess the main thing I need for Eldarium is lie points. I have plenty of the other two. Okay, I did a bit of mixology, so I can buy some Eldarium. And also I started just like kind of skipping the ones that don't have lie in them. Skipping like the whole list. Like if it's just the blue and green ones for all three, then I just like do one of them and turn it in. But if there's like one that has lie in it, then it's worth doing all of them. I just did that so I could get more lie points since I have so little of them. I don't think it's gonna like balance out naturally. But anyways, I'm gonna buy as much Eldarium as I can. 70, not bad. I'm just gonna make all of these into potions and then get back to Slayer. Now I'm at 59 total. 4 dose potions. Nice. I got a mithril dragon task and I remembered there's this unlock duly noted. Mithril dragons drop mithril bars in banknote form while killed on assignment. So as long as I kill them on a Slayer task, then they'll be noted. So now I can actually pick up the mithril bars. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I probably have seen it before, but I just didn't like actually look at it. I guess the mithril bars aren't like super important, but I have the Slayer points. Also, hi Mudkip. I think he's editing. Yep, but they're all noted. That's cool. So now this is only gonna be taking up one inventory space. This video, I think I want to try out custodian stalkers. They were added in the last Varlamore update. They dropped the antler guard, the alchemist signet, and the broken antler. And the two antler things are like completely different items, even though they're both antlers. So this is the Elder Custodian Stalker drop table. The broken antlers are 1 out of 31 from them, and the alchemist signet is 1 out of 62. So they're both like fairly common. And on the broken antler, it looks like the drop rate for this is like different for each creature, because the custodian stalkers kind of have like different tiers. I kind of wanted this to be like a Slayer video, but I guess that's not gonna happen because I can't really do these on task unless I specifically go out of my way to do like Neve Slayer, because they're not assignable by Duradel or Konar, and I don't want to do Neve Slayer just for these. So I'm just gonna do these off task. I don't think it matters. I'm not sure how AFK these guys are, but it seems like they have a special attack that's kind of annoying to deal with, because normally they do melee, but then the special attack is kind of magic. I've kind of looked around online and it seems like at least if you do them with a cannon, then you can usually skip this like 20 HP thing. Like you kill them before they're able to do the special attack. So I'm not sure how it's gonna be without a cannon, or like how annoying this is, or how I should deal with it. But yeah, they do like a bleed attack. So I guess I should just bring a lot of food, and of course Bones to Peaches is also recommended on here. I wasn't really sure the best method for these guys, so I just looked up a guide. So shout out my goat, Theoetrix3. I don't know when he got 3 channels, but like I'm subscribing. Apparently it's best to barrage these guys, so I might try that. I'll probably just try out multiple different methods, but it sounds like they're actually really good Slayer XP, so it's sad that I'm not gonna be doing them on task. Okay, here's my current gear. I'm not sure if Aram's hood is the best choice for the helm slot. Obviously I don't have like ancestral hat or anything like that. I just don't know if prayer is better or if defense is better. It does have a little bit of magic defense, which I think helps with the special attack they do, but I'm gonna be mainly praying melee. So the stalker dens, there's 2 of them. I think it's this way to get to the multi-combat area, because I think I should be like here pretty much. So of course to get to here you could use the Quetzal to Auburnvale and then run all the way here. I don't see any other faster way to get here. And then to here it looks like it's still a bit of a run. You could use the fairy ring and then just run all the way down here and take this boat to here. Yeah, I'm not really sure which is faster. I think this way might be slightly faster, I'm not sure. That's kind of annoying that it seems like it's far from a teleport and from a bank. One thing I am worried about is running out of alchemy charges and my explorer's ring, because it seems like they drop quite a bit of alchables. I mean, I guess if I really want to, then whenever I'm out of combat I can just use my cape to switch my spellbook. Let's see how long this run takes, I guess. So I have to go through here, I think, and then down to this rowboat. I feel like that's not too bad actually. Oh, looks like there's a shortcut there, I think. So maybe I could try the other way, like through Auburnvale next time. So these are the Elder Custodian Stalkers. That's what I'm gonna be doing. They should just aggro on me. I guess maybe I should be bringing something to be able to like aggro them all and then stack them. Because it's annoying to ice barrage them and then they're like stuck there, you know? But I can easily stack them even without a corner, just running between a couple of tiles, like here and here. I like their attack animation and just their whole design, they're really cool. I love them. First skill, I got fire runes. Oh, I got the bleed attack. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage though, at least. Oh yeah, they also drop sharks, which is nice. But yeah, if I need to, I can just blood barrage. But I can also just eat up the sharks that I get. Because they drop them fairly common. They're like 1 out of 10. And you always get 2 to 3 of them. Yeah, this is fairly chill, honestly. I feel like if you want to be lazy, you don't even have to stack them. You can just AFK them like this, but I'm sure it's very much recommended to like bring darts and like aggro them all to save runes, and so it's faster and better XP per hour and stuff, and then just stack them. But yeah, it seems nice because even if you just stand in the middle of the room, I'm still getting a lot of them. Like when they spawn, they're still aggroing on me. It looks like I've only gotten the bleed effect once. And I've been here for 8 kills so far. Oh, I got it again actually. Well, now I can eat a shark. I just want to see how far of a run it is from Auburnvale, so I'm gonna go that route. I guess I could also bank there if I wanted to, because it's really close to the Quetzal, instead of going to the crafting guild. Not that it really saves that much time, but like, that's an option, I guess. Oh, what a cute little bridge. So there's a cave here. Oh, there's ancient fungi. And then it looks like... Yeah, maybe I'll highlight this so I can see it a little better. That might be a shorter run. So maybe it is better to use that little shortcut. I don't know if it has a requirement. Oh, it's my first collection log here, the Alchemist's Signet. So this is kind of like a key to open a chest in Mixology. Well, not in the minigame, but like in the Mixology kind of room. It's a 1 out of 62 drops, so I got lucky on that because I've only killed like 16 custodian stalkers so far. But the chest gives you guaranteed Aldarium and then gives you just like random herbs and seeds and some other cool stuff, herblore stuff. So I'd be happy to get some of those along the way to finishing the collection log. I'm actually just AFKing and like it's kind of a waste of runes, but you know, I'm just AFKing here for a few minutes while I'm like editing the video and stuff. And yeah, they're still aggroing on me. And I haven't really dropped much HP. This is the second shark I've had to eat this trip. They are like slightly slow to kill. They're not like super weak to magic. They have 35 magic defense. What they're actually weak to is slash, so that's why I want to come back here later, probably with a whip and with melee gear, and see how that compares. I guess it's not really a waste of runes because like I actually do end up hitting most of them most of the time, just because they all end up like surrounding you, so that's cool. So you can AFK barrage them actually, which is probably what I'm gonna do because I love AFKing. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with an hour of custodian stalkers, elder custodian stalkers specifically, just barraging them right now. I guess AFK barraging them. I'm curious if my inventory will end up changing because I feel like this is a good amount of prayer pots. And like they do drop alchable stuff, but it's not like a ton of alchable stuff. So it might actually be fine for being on the ancient spellbook here. Not really sure. But I guess we'll see. And there's also a good chance I could get the broken antlers too, because they're 1 out of 31. Oh, and right now I've killed 39. Well, I guess, was that like 3 that I've killed? So I'm starting with 36 kills currently in my loot tracker. I think this is my first time using Blood Barrage. But yeah, it seems like they drop a lot of like stackable stuff like cannonballs, runes, and rune arrows. And then like noted pure essence and mithril bars. And huasca seeds too, which I don't think I've gotten at all. And I'm curious if when I get that it'll show up in the collection log for Huey, because I think that's a drop from Huey and I think it might be a collection log thing. They also drop sharks, which I guess you would probably be using as you're killing them. So yeah, it's nice that it's more chill than I expected. It certainly would be nice to not have to do a whole lot of banking because it's a little bit of a run to get here. Well, I guess that answered my question. Very cool. I got the broken antlers. So yeah, these are a stackable thing. They're used to fletch atlatl dart tips. Not sure I'll ever use that, but like, good to know. Okay, I guess the hour is up. Yeah, so you definitely get more sharks than you need, at least with barraging. I imagine it's probably pretty much the same meleeing, because I only used Blood Barrage once at the very start because I didn't have any sharks. But I guess you usually kill them before you get the bleed effect, so it's really not a big deal. And also I didn't have to worry about like my inventory filling up too much actually. Only thing I'd really be worried about is the Alchemist Signet is like a somewhat common drop and it's not stackable, so that might be kind of annoying. The only alchable thing I got is this Dragon Spear. I didn't get anything else. I haven't used any of my Explorer Ring charges. So yeah, pretty good loot. So I've gotten about 500k GP worth of stuff in this hour. I realize you probably could cannon here even on an Iron Man and you would somewhat upkeep the cannonballs. I don't think you would like actually break even, but I mean it's better than cannoning other stuff because there's not a lot that actually drops cannonballs, so this is cool. And I do have death runes in my rune pouch, so I guess some of the death runes went in there. So I got 269 death runes in total, although some of that could be from the first like starting kills just to try it out. I've killed 188 in this hour, so that's pretty decent. The Antlered Guard is 1 out of 650, so that's like a little over 3 hours-ish, whatever. I'm not doing the whole math in my head, but yeah, you get the idea. It's like about 3 hours to meet the drop rate for that, so it's really not a bad grind. And it was pretty chill, and it's funny because I actually didn't bank once, and I used up like however many prayer potions I had here. I do think I had a good amount of prayer potions though, like maybe I could bring a little bit more, but I wouldn't want to fill my inventory with those too much because you still get a lot of stackable stuff here, plus the sharks. But like it's fine to just leave some of the sharks because you'll probably get more than you use anyway. I forgot to reset my loot tracker. Well, I did Yama earlier, so I guess that's affecting my magic XP per hour, but yeah, they have some magic defense, they have some defensive stats in general, so they're certainly not like the best thing to barrage for magic XP, but still pretty good, I think. If my XP per hour is accurate, then I probably got about 76k this hour. Oh, a Kraken tentacle. I think that might be my last one. Oh yeah, I have 10 tentacles now. So I think now I can make the like trident upgrade. I think I talked to Leave McCracken. Oh, do I just use the tentacles? So now this is enhanced and it should hold 20k charges instead of 2500. So that's nice. I won't have to worry about running out of charges for a long time. Replace my Trident of the Swamp with Trident of the Swamp E. Also, I figured out there's this thing where you can like have it so when you withdraw an item, it will have a set amount of charges. So it's in the bank item options. You check that on and then it'll give you this option on like certain items that have charges to configure charges, and then you can set like 20k or whatever if you want it to have the full amount of charges every time you withdraw it from the bank. So maybe I'll do that. I guess it didn't have quite enough stuff. Oh yeah, I'm out of silver scales. But yeah, that's cool. I think I will keep doing Kraken a bit just to get like a few more tentacles, mainly for the whip, the tent whip, although I don't use it that often. It still has quite a few charges left, I think, but I mean it would be nice to just get like one more just in case I ever need it, I guess. Oh wow, I forgot I was close to that. I hit 100 mil woodcutting XP. I've just been AFKing today. I guess you can tell this is one of my favorite skills. I'm kind of surprised I haven't got a second beaver yet. Okay, I'm gonna try an hour of melee. So it looks like the single combat Elder Custodian Stalkers are here and here. So I guess I'll go check that out. I mean, I'm gonna be playing melee, so like it doesn't matter too much whether it's single combat or multi, but like I might as well try out single combat, I guess. So I've just got like basic melee gear. I thought about bringing proselyte, but ooh, defense level, virtual defense level 103. Nice. Anyways, I thought about bringing proselyte instead of like the regular melee gear, but I think when they do the special attack at 20% HP, it's a magic attack, so I guess you want some defense. Because I looked on the wiki and like the Slayer guide has like the gear recommendation and it shows just like regular melee gear, so at least this time I can put the runes that I get from them in my rune pouch. So yeah, seems like this is also pretty AFK. I'm sure I won't get as many kills per hour though. Okay, 1 hour done. Here is all the stuff I got. I ended up doing 2 trips just because I guess I got unlucky with shark drops, and I also didn't have that many chrombones actually for what I needed. And I just had a lot of like potions in my inventory. I guess for 1 hour I didn't need these 2 extra prayer potions, so I could have banked them. I think part of it is that when you're barraging them, sometimes you skip through that phase where they're below 20% HP, but when you're meleeing them, then you don't do quite as much DPS. So I'm like usually getting that phase. But of course the second trip I got more shark drops and kept my inventory full of food. This time I brought sharks instead of corombons, but like I could have brought corombons. Here's the XP per hour I was getting. I made sure to track it this time. And according to my loot tracker, I killed 93 this hour. And also just here's like my total loot so far. So I guess this uses less runes, obviously, less supplies, but you do get a lot less kills per hour just meleeing them instead of barraging them in multi-combat. Barraging is like almost double the kills per hour that I just got meleeing them. Okay, I'm gonna do an hour meleeing with a cannon and just kind of see like how much the cannon adds to this, really. And also I'm starting with 10k cannonballs, so I'm curious to see exactly how many cannonballs I end up with, because you also get them as a drop. So I'm just gonna kind of like AFK here for an hour and see like how much exactly the cannon adds to what my previous melee kills per hour was. Same gear setup and everything, by the way. I'm bringing the correct number of prayer potions this time and bringing sharks because I have less inventory space because of the cannon. Okay, 1 hour is done. Here's all my loot and 5 alchemist signets, which I guess would probably get you a bit more GP. I started with 10k cannonballs and now I have 8,500. I definitely got like quite a few cannonball drops. Here's my XP per hour, and it looks like I got 195 kills, so that's pretty good. That's definitely a lot more than just regular meleeing, so the cannon really adds a lot, and that's even a little bit more than just AFK barraging. Although I realized that with the cannon it's like a lot less AFK because you have to keep refilling the cannon because it uses up cannonballs pretty fast, which I guess I didn't really know because I haven't used a cannon in a long time. So yeah, like cannoning definitely does add a lot of kills per hour, and I'm sure the best thing would be barraging with a cannon, but it just depends on how AFK you want it to be and how many supplies you have and how much you're willing to use. So like I'm probably not gonna cannon because I don't really want to use up all of my cannonballs. I think I'd prefer to AFK and probably just barrage because that gets like a decent amount of kills per hour, and I think I have enough runes and I have enough GP to buy more runes if I have to, so like I'm fine, I'll just barrage them. Oh, and also I did use up quite a bit of sharks, so I did have to bank in the middle of this hour because I ran out of sharks. I guess the main thing is just because you're meleeing you have less DPS than if you were barraging, especially because you only really kill one at a time, and then the cannon is like doing slow amounts of damage to all of them, so it can get like multiple of them to 20% HP to do the special attack at the same time when you're like not prepared to fight all of them at once. Whereas barraging, you're attacking them all at once and doing quite a bit of damage. So I guess meleeing with a cannon is really like not the best thing to do unless you just don't mind having to bank for a lot of food. Of course I haven't gotten the antler guard yet, so I guess I'm gonna continue barraging them. I guess if I can do another full hour of barraging, then this time I can actually track the XP per hour. Oh, I got it! I'm done. I mean, I'm still gonna finish up this hour. There's like literally 2 minutes left. That's so nice that I got that done. Okay, 1 hour done. Just for reference, it looks like I got exactly 200 kills this hour. And here's my XP per hour. So 158k magic XP per hour is pretty decent. It's really not the best like magic training method as far as barraging goes, at least. Like maniacal monkeys are usually about 300k or more XP per hour, so this isn't like that good, but you know, it's still pretty decent. So the antler guard, oh, someone's saying hi to me. I really like how it looks. It's pretty cool fashionscape. It's kind of in between an adamant and rune defender with some other stuff. I don't know if I would ever use it for anything, but like it's pretty cool looking. And of course it's good to have in the collection log. So from Elder Custodian Stalkers, it's 1 out of 650, and I probably got it around 700 kills, so like pretty close to the drop rate, just like slightly over, but I certainly can't complain about that. So I've gained 6 collection log slots this video, and I guess the custodian stalkers don't have like their own separate log. They're just here in the Slayer tab, but I completely finished them, so I guess I'm done. Thank you all for watching this video. I guess it's Halloween week. Maybe I should have done the Halloween event, but I just wanted to like get this video up as soon as possible because it's been a while since I uploaded, but I'll definitely do the Halloween event next video. I hope you all have a great and very spooky Halloween if you celebrate. I know I certainly will, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, friends.